Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Arpit. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be having our week 1 of the GDL. So yeah, we're going to be going over our team just as a brief recap if you didn't watch the draft analysis. We have Mega Scizor, Dragonite, Raikou, Suicune, not Entei, that's a Miltank, Bronzong, Virizion, Rhydon, Skuntank, Charizard, and a Mr. Mime. And our opponents down here has a Mega Gardevoir, Gengar, regular Scizor, Rotom Wash, Chestnut, Swallow, Umbreon, Piloswine, Flareon, Regigigas, and Sheldon. And so yeah, just as a brief overview, let's just have a look at the big threats. So if you guys watched the previous episode of the EDA, you'll see that I didn't have a great time with Mega Gardevoir. I completely forgot about Shadow Ball being a coverage move, and that cost me maybe the entire game with how much damage it did to me. And basically I just lost my entire Jirachi due to it for nothing. There was a couple of other misplays there, but one of the big plays was that. So yeah, we're gonna have a quick look at how it deals with that. Gardevoir is really scary. It has Hyper Voice, Mystical Fire, which hits both my Pokemon really well. Both my top 2 Pokemon really well, so I'm gonna need solutions to that outside of it. Obviously, Scizor can Bullet Punch it back, but it does not OHKO. I don't believe, at least not without a Sword Stance, so definitely need to chip it down if I want to get something going, or maybe I can Sword Stance in on a switch, but he's not switching in Gardevoir into Scizor anyway. So yeah, Gengar is also kind of scary. I feel like I don't have many solutions, but my one solution in Miltank is pretty threatening. I guess Skuntank is also pretty reliable as a solution as well, but Miltank having recovery is much more reliable, and with Scrappy can scare quite a lot. Regular Scizor is quite scary because it might beat me in a 1v1. Obviously, I do take its knockoffs better than it takes my knockoffs, so it might be deterred. As you can see, I'm not running knockoff anyway, so that's good. That's interesting to note. And Rotom Wash is also here, which is the second time Rotom Wash has appeared next to Mega Gardevoir for me. And there's an Umbreon as well, so this is a bit of a PTSD moment. But hey, yeah, Rotom Wash can wall my top 2 Pokemon pretty decently as well, so I definitely need to find a way to get around that. Yeah, is there anything else? Umbreon can be scary. Obviously, Foul Play can be detrimental to my physical sweepers, and you know, he has an array of Wish Passers, and Umbreon, Flareon, and Sheldon as options, so something to look out for. I doubt he's bringing Chestnut, so that is something to be looking at as well. Yeah, so without further ado, I guess we'll get into our team. We have Mega Scizor here with Jolly Nature, 252 in attack, 88 special defense, and 176 in speed. I forget what this outspeeds, but it outspeeds something, because otherwise I really would have wanted to run Adamant. Technician here with Bullet Punch, Sword Stance, Roost, and U-Turn. Roost is here for good recovery, so I can roost off stuff like Volt Switches, U-Turns, stuff like that. Bullet Punch is obviously my main attacking move. Technician boosted to be base 60, and after Sword Stance it can do monstrous amounts of damage to a lot of my opposition. Can also be great for revenge killing something like Gardevoir that's been chipped down, and of course U-Turn is here to gain some momentum whenever I can. So next up we have a Dragonite here with Adamant Nature, 252 in attack, 16 speed def, and 240 speed. This is, I believe, to outspeed Swallow after +1. So I have multi-scale, Dragon Dance, Dual Wing Beat, Roost, and Brick Break. Dual Wing Beat is a really great option to his entire team. It slaps everything really well with the exception of Rotom. And yeah, literally just Rotom. So Brick Break is kind of there to hit it neutrally, but I was also able to deal extra damage to Pokemon like Piloswine, who might want to try and Ice Shard me, or try and get an Icicle Crash off or something like that. Yeah, Brick Break is just an option there for stuff like Umbreon, which might be able to sit on my face and live a boosted Dual Wing Beat. But aside from that, it's just kind of there as a coverage option. As you can see, Roost as well for longevity and to restore multi-scale if I can. And Lumberry's here to get rid of a Will-O-Wisp or a Toxic from either Rotom or Umbreon, which might get really annoying for my sweep. Next up we have Raikou here with Pressure and Volt Switch, Thunderbolts, Scald, and Shadow Ball with 252 special attack, 40 SPDF, and 216 speed with a Timid Nature. This guy is gonna outspeed, I believe, Gengar. Yes, it does outspeed Gengar. And Thunderbolt, Volt Switch are there just to do damage, and Scald is a pretty great option into Piloswine or maybe even Flareon, but mainly it's there for Piloswine. If I get a burn off, that's going to be great because it's its only ground type here, so I can Volt Switch on everything else, so that's pretty good. Shadow Ball is here to hit Gengar and just kind of beat it, and I'm running Assault Vest here because I want to take Hyper Voices better, I want to take Shadow Balls better, and also Hydro Pumps better from Rotom. I'm not going to die from Hydro Pumps anyway, but getting 4-hit KO'd instead of 3-hit KO'd lets me maybe survive another hit better on top of that. So yeah, that's Raikou for you. Next up, we're going to have Miltank. So we're going to have Thick Fat with Heal Pell, Thunder Wave, Miltank, and Earthquake. You might be thinking, well, Arbit, you just said that you're going to be Miltank's really good into Gengar, and I'm going to say you're right. So why aren't you running Scrappy? Well, it's because I felt like Thick Fat was probably going to be better in case I need to wall something like maybe a Flareon or a Piloswine. Those guys, or take a Mystical Fire from Gardevoir. Just like, obviously he's not going to click it, but if I switch it into something, for example, I feel like it's going to be more valuable than having Scrappy because I can hit Gengar hard anyway with Earthquake. I'm not going to be wanting to Seismic Toss it down anyways, so Earthquake is a pretty good option as well. It's a mixed defensive and special defensive set. I believe I can take certain hits. I forget what I EV'd this for. This was like a week ago. But yeah, I can take certain hits that, and I kind of dump the rest into special defense, I believe. Heal Bell is here to remove any burns or yeah, any statuses. Thunder Wave is here to inflict statuses on stuff like Gengar. Or anything that kind of wants to switch in on me. Milk Drink is just for recovery, and Earthquake is good damage. So I do get walled by Rotom, but with Heal Bell, he can't really do much to me either, so that's pretty good as well. Next up we have Bronzong as kind of our Gardevoir solution number 2, with 252 in HP, 252 in SPDF, and 4 in defense, and I don't know what nature that is, plus SPDF minus attack with leftovers. This is going to be Jirachi, but hopefully better. Last time I left out some special defensive EVs on Jirachi, and that made me die to 2 Shadow Balls, and I was EVing to live 2 Mystical Fires. That was a big mistake. I completely forgot Shadow Ball was a move, and obviously he was going to use that instead. This time I'm going to be prepared for that. I do live 2 Shadow Balls, assuming I don't get a SPDF drop. And I can do massive damage back with Heavy Slam. Toxic is great to spread onto stuff like Piloswine that might want to come in after realizing I'm heat proof. Or in a pinch, just Toxic anything down. Maybe I'll activate a Guts Flareon, but you know, who knows? Stealth Rock is pretty good here as an option just to get up rocks and chip down these Pokemon that like to pivot in and out everywhere. And Earthquake is generally the best coverage move I could think of to hit everything generally that I wanted to. It hits Flareon, which might want to come in on me, and it hits Gengar as well. So those are the 2 Pokemon that I'm really concerned about, and I want to be able to hit really hard as well. So yeah. And my last Pokemon here is going to be Skuntank, 252 in attack, 4 in HP, and 252 in SPDF, and that should be minus special attack, and plus SPDF nature. With Aftermath, Poison Jab, Corrosive Gas, Defog, and Sucker Punch. Corrosive Gas is attack that I really wanted to try out. It's pretty good to get rid of. It's just basically knockoff, but worse, but this is what Skuntank has, so why not, right? It can remove leftovers, it can remove specs, it can remove maybe a Toxic Orb on a Flareon. If that comes in, something like that, it can remove a Violites and stuff like that, maybe from Piloswines that want to switch in. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm a bit scared of Piloswine. It might be a bit too excessive, but because of Scizor kind of just being there, but Piloswine actually is pretty good into the rest of my team, so I'm kind of anticipating it comes. Poison Jab is good to hit Mega Gardevoir. but so is Sucker Punch. So I can just kind of break it in. I believe Poison Jab into Sucker Punch does kill. Poison Jab is also decent into stuff, just attacks in general that's more reliable, and I don't need to dance around with Sucker Punch predictions and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I get that. Aftermath is just an ability that can punish maybe a Scizor. Yeah, Sucker Punch Aftermath is going to do a decent amount of chip into Scizor or any kind of contact attackers like Flareon, especially after a Flare Blitz. So yeah, and the Fog is here to remove any hazards. He doesn't actually have that many hazard users. He has Chestnut and Pilot and that's it. But they are pretty decent hazard users. I don't think he's bringing Chestnut because of my top 2 Pokemon be absolutely destroying it under the right circumstances, but yeah, I feel like he's bringing Pilot, so the Fog is just that there as an option. Yeah, Black Sludge is there for longevity, basically. Alright, so that's going to be my team. We're going to go into the battle now. Alright guys, we're in the battle and we're going to get started. So we see Flareon, Rotom-Wash, Gengar, Scizor, not Talonflame, Swallow and Paliswine. So about what we expected. I didn't expect Swallow really. I didn't really prep for it much, but yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is lead Bronzong just to get rocks off. I don't think he has, he's not gonna Earthquake in front of me, so, yeah, I think I'm gonna go Bronzong here. Was considering it. Yeah, I did consider bringing Virizion, but I felt like, you know, Scizor kind of walled it pretty well. Gengar kind of walled it pretty well. Yeah, it just had, its weaknesses were pretty big. So I guess that kind of indicates to me Swallow is an answer to Virizion. Kind of like a fourth wall break there, but you know, can't rely on it too much. He goes for the Scizor. What he can do is knock me off. So I could just go into my own Scizor to tank that. So I might just do that. He does go for knockoff. I do take a lot of damage actually. I'm gonna Mega Evolve here and then Roost, I believe, just to get that damage back off. Okay, he does go Flareon here. He might just get off his Toxic Orb here. He does not, so he is Wish Flareon. Let's see, what can we do here? I think we U-turn into Miltank. I am faster. And he's not Choice Scarf. Probably shouldn't have risked it that early, but I mean, hey, if he was running Choice Scarf Flareon, good on him. He goes for a Yawn here, as I am forced to switch up. I do want to preserve Dragonite, but I can risk it. Let's see, how does Dragonite deal with everything? I actually, let's see. If I can get Rotom down, I can kind of just sweep. I think we... Okay, so if he's Yawn, he's probably Wish Protect and Flare Blitz or something. Like that. Alright. I think I'm gonna go... I can always Roost off damage, so I'm gonna go Dragonite for now. He goes for a Wish. Okay. I think here I can click Dragon Dance because Lumberry kind of protects me. He doesn't know that I have that, so I can just Dragon Dance here. He goes for a Yawn. That's great, bro. I can now get to +2, in fact. Dragonite into Flareon. Especially defensive. If I get to +2, Dual Wing Beat absolutely destroys him. Does it destroy Rotom Wash? It does. It is a 2-hit KO. I think I'm just gonna Dragon Dance again. Get into Rotom Wash. I fall asleep. Lumberry activates. I get to Break. Free. He's gonna Will-O-Wisp me, but I have Heal Bell, so that's really not that big of an issue. Oh, and he misses. That is unfortunate. My bad. Here I break again because I don't want to miss the wing bait. That is very unfortunate on his part. That might have been his only solution. Aaron Zheng in the house, says one of the viewers. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. That might just be a sweep here, actually. Oh, I really want to show off my team. We'll see if he has a solution for this. He does have Ice Shard, he does have Bullet Punch, so he might be able to break past, but I do outspeed everything now. Except maybe Choice Scarf Gengar / Math 350 times 1.5. I am slower than the Choice Scarf Gengar, so he doesn't know that, but I mean, if he does have it, then that is something that could save him. Piloswine comes in, how much damage did I do? I'm gonna click Break anyway. But actually I do not KO, so yeah, I think I just click Break here. Or do I switch out? I think Bronzong is actually a pretty good answer here. Yeah, he's gonna definitely click Icicle Crash here, so Bronzong is probably good. Or I can go Miltank. Actually, no, I'm gonna go Bronzong. I'm not just gonna throw away Dragonite this early. But getting rid of Rotom Wash is phenomenal. Once I wear down Piloswine, Dragonite absolutely just destroys. I do need to be able to OHKO Flareon though, so he might be physically defensive to live a hit, so I need to bear that in mind. But I really didn't care about that Will-O-Wisp because I was going to be able to Heal Bell later anyways, but that was really unfortunate for him because he just lost the Rotom Wash right there. Ice Shard, okay, I take nothing. He can't calculate Heat Proof from that, so I think he has to keep assuming I'm Levitate. I'm going to go click Stealth Rocks here, as he does as well. And now I click Toxic. He goes for Roar. And he brings in Dragonite. That was really lucky of him. That's exactly what he needed. But I don't think that affects me. He does break multi-scale, which is quite bad for me. But I can defog that with Skuntank. I think I simply go back into Bronzong. He's Ice Shard, Stealth Rocks, Roar, and probably Earthquake. So, what can I learn from that? Well, Scizor can take a decent hit from it. What else? He does stop my setups, but thankfully he's toxic and it's permanent damage. Raikou comes in, that's great. I think here I don't want to get roxed too badly. So, do I live a Earthquake? I do not live in Earthquake. I actually can't risk this. I think I go back into Bronzong again. He is chipping me down a lot, but Piloswine gets a lot of stuff off. I go into Scizor, he goes into Scizor. Has he revealed if he's Choice Band? No, he's not. Actually, no, I can calculate, can't I? Scizor into my Mega Scizor. And knock off. How much damage did it do? It did 48, so it has to be Choice Band, I think. No, that was into my regular Scizor, not Mega. It has 0 defense, so Scizor. No, it's not Choice Band. It is probably Life. Is it Life Orb? No, it's not. It's not Life Orb either. I'm silly. I could have just looked at the thing. Okay. What do I do here? I think I can. Well, he can just click Knockoff again, right? How much does Knockoff do to Mega Scizor? He does 30% to me. I can roost on that, so I don't really care. He goes for U-turn. I think that confirms Technician, but he's always Technician anyway, so it doesn't affect my judgment. He goes into Flareon. He has Heavy Duty Boots Flareon, that is worth noting. Flareon is a bit annoying for me. I'm going to U-turn into Miltank here. Yeah. He goes for Yawn, and now I go into Skuntank and try and defog. Yeah, okay, I get to defog off right now. He goes for a Yawn here. He gets pushed back up. Do I actually want to go to sleep so he stops this? Yeah, if I just Corrosive Gas this, and that might be more valuable, and Skuntank asleep is still fine, because Aftermath is a good thing. I'm going to Corrosive Gas and remove his Heavy Duty Boots. As I fall asleep, he can't Yawn me anymore. I think I can now safely go into Miltank. He can't do anything to me. He goes into Piloswine, gets swished back up, that's fine. Now he clicks... Oh, what does he click? He clicks Roar. No, he clicks Stealth Rocks. I think I want to get into Bronzong and Heavy Slam. Although Rocks is pretty good now. I'm just going to click Heavy Slam here. I think... No, he's going to go into Scizor, isn't he? I'm going to click... No, he's going to click Roar. I'm going to Heavy Slam. He goes into Flareon. Defensive Flareon's Flare Blitz. That's 50% to me. It doesn't 2-hit KO me. I can click Earthquake here. Okay. He is probably going to protect here. He has to preserve himself. I'm gonna get up Rocks here. Great. Do I want to keep bluffing? It's a pretty good bluff. How much does Dragonite take after Rocks? Flare Blitz does 30% to me. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does 30% to me. That is a lot of damage to take. I can Roost though. So I think I can Roost that, yes. I'm gonna go into Dragonite and Roost that. Goes for Wish. I can Roost on this guy. So I brought it back up, it's great. I'm getting valuable chip. Scizor's back to full. What does he do? He doesn't have anything for me. Knockoff is reduced. It's Knockoff, U-turn, Bullet Punch, and what would his last move be? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna check how much damage I do to Scizor. I do 40%. I am going to take that. Bullet Punch breaks my multi-scale. I do 50% to it. That was a roll though. I can't rely on it again, but it is gonna probably do 50%. That is interesting. Oh, he's not defensive Scizor then, I guess. That was probably a low roll even, so I can probably dual wing beat again. Bullet Punch would do over 50 to me though, so do I want to preserve this guy? How much does Scizor take from Bullet Punch? 12. Plus Rocks. I don't think he can kill me. I think I go Scizor and Roost. Oh wow, okay, that is a lot of damage. He actually does kill me there. I have to switch out, that was a misplay. Here. I think Raiku's a decent play. He has to click Bullet Punch here to try and get a kill. I go Raikou. Okay, that is a roll to kill. Wow, this Scizor is powerful. I don't really need Raikou to be honest, so I'm just gonna be happy to click an attack here. Should I go for Scald? Scald does 36%. I need to Thunderbolt. Here. If he goes Piloswine, good on him. But I need to Thunderbolt here. That was a powerful Bullet Punch. Was that... So is he bounded? What? That is... Wait, no. He's not bounded. What is he? He did 37.4 to my Raikou. Oh wait. Oh my god, this is Adamant. After Adamant. Okay, that is normal damage. He goes for Thunderbolt. He goes into Piloswine. Oh my god, that threw off all my calcs. His Scizor's Adamant. Oh my god, I need to work on my calc abilities. He's gonna Earthquake here, I think. He just put me in a decent spot. The thing is, I can Scald here. How much damage do I do with Scald? I do 47%, and then that would force him out. So I think I'm gonna click Scald. Oh, and I get the Flareon on the switch. Very lucky for me. Okay, that was really good. I'm gonna click Volt Switch now. And he can't switch in Piloswine again, because if he does, I believe I just kill him with Scald. I'm gonna bring in... I need something that can pressure him, right? I'm gonna... I think Miltank is good because it just kind of threatens everything. Not Piloswine as much, but if it has to come in again, it just takes more rocks, so that's good for me. Flareon goes down, which is really great for me, but my two sweepers are kind of low, so I'm gonna need to find an opportunity to defog. Skuntank is not the Mon right now, though. I'm a bit afraid of stuff like... what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of Gengar just nasty plotting up on me, which would not be fun at all. But yeah, playing defensive is pretty interesting. What do I need to preserve? Yeah, preserving Dragonite was definitely the play, but I did reveal my entire moveset. Scizor hasn't revealed its Sword Stance yet. I believe... Actually, after Sword Stance, I think I kill here, so I think once I get Scizor in, I kind of win. But the question is which Mon I put my switch in on, and the answer is none of them at the moment, so... I guess I need to check how much Piloswine does to me with Ice Shard. Doesn't do enough, actually, so if I can get Scizor in on Piloswine, that's going to be really, really good. I think once I sack something, that will come into... that will be able to happen. Alright. In comes Swellow. Do I take a Specs Boom Burst? Yes, I do. I'm going to click Thunder Wave. I live the Specs Boom Burst, and I click Thunder Wave, and I hit. That's huge. I think I can click Milk Drink now pretty safely. In fact, I can stall this guy with Boom Bursts. Yeah, he can't do anything. Clicks Hurricane. It's fine. I'm gonna actually click Heal Bell now to wake up my Skuntank. He's not Specs. Just noticed that. Okay. Alright, now I get to Milk Drink again. He's finally paralyzed. That's great. I think I can stall this guy, honestly. We can go all day, bro. I'm gonna milk drink again. He's gonna get a confusion eventually, so what do I do here? How much does Skuntank take from this? Sucker does half, and then... yeah, I think I might want to sack Raikou here, actually, to get... actually, how much does Scissor do? Scissor does not KO here. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna get Bronzong in to get Heavy Slam off. Next time I can heal him. I'm gonna go into Bronzong this time. He just no, I'm silly. He confirmed Heavy Duty Boots. I should have realized that. I'm gonna go Heavy Slam. Heat Wave misses. And Heavy Slam hits. And I'm just gonna hit Heavy Slam again. Well, damn. I was okay. Heat Wave is retained. I mean, I'm just gonna tell him like I lost 2 50-50s yesterday. Okay, Scissor comes in, I go... what do I go into? I think I go Skuntank. Aftermath damage is gonna be pretty good and lets me get in, Scissor. Probably want to defog here. Do I want a corrosive gas? I wonder what his item is. Wait, has he confirmed it? No, it's not Heavy Duty Boots. I want a corrosive gas. He goes Piloswine. I get to remove his Violite. That's pretty great. He's gonna Earthquake here. I don't care. I'm just gonna defog. He does Okomi. Nice. Okay, Ice Shard, Earthquake. Now Scissor comes in for free. And how much damage do I do to Scissor? He's proven to be not defensive. I'm just gonna Bullet Punch here. Yeah, because he's lost his thing. Actually, no, I can Roost in front of this guy. I'm gonna Roost. Mate, you're gonna lose your rocks. Alright, oh, he does confirm his rocks, because the fog is gone. Do I want to Sword Sense here? I'm gonna Sword Sense here. He roars me. I forgot he had a roar. Should have Roosted again. He gets Bronzong in, which is actually the best mon he could have gotten. He gets in Scizor. I'm just gonna Earthquake here, I think. I'm gonna sack this guy because he's useless now. Thank you for your service. This is a tricky position. Scizor does... okay, so his Adamant Bullet Punches do 17% to me. My knockoffs do more. I think I go to war with him. So first up I Roost. excellent damage. I now sword stance. Because knockoff bullet punch never kills me. He has to click knockoff 3 times. And now I roost. I think I need to get a +6. I roost. He goes Gengar. Does Gengar, do I kill, I better kill Gengar at +2, man. If I don't, okay, yes I do. I bullet punch here. Gengar goes down, he's not, oh, he gets the thingy. That is very lucky. Not Destiny Bomb, Curse Body goes off. Let's see, how long does Disable last? For 4 turns. I think I just dance around it, to be honest. I don't need to sack a Pokemon. Yeah, I just click Sword Stance and Roost to keep myself healthy until... Yeah, you play it well. I'm gonna click Roost now. Okay, I need to click Roost again. And now I click Bullet Punch into another Bullet Punch. And that's game. Alright, that was the first game. I have to say, you know, bulky offense is an interesting style, and I definitely need to practice on it. I think like I definitely got outed on, like, I got saved on certain things, but in my opinion, I don't think the things that I was saved on did actually matter. Like, yes, I didn't get burned by Dragonite, by Rotom, but then I could have healed Baldot off anyway, so it's not as big of a deal. What else? I guess Rotom being alive would have been nice to maybe like Wall Scissor or something. He would have gotten in to heal it up with Pain Split, but I guess we'll never know. Missing those 2 hate waves was a very big insult for my opponent, but I mean, I didn't die anyway. Swellow's Boom Burst without specs. That was interesting. My Miltank here, yeah, no specs special Swallow is definitely an interesting choice. Let's see, Bronzong here. Yeah, I don't take anything from Heat Wave, man. I'm sorry. I guess like I bluffed Levitate the entire time, so yeah, I guess I was pretty happy with how that went. I was able to keep the bluff the entire time. I think I played pretty well, sacking Skuntank when I did, but Skuntank definitely came in clutch many times with the corrosive gases. Maybe not into Flareon as much, but actually no, into Flareon, yes, because it actually secured me my kill with Raikou, and the fog was really nice. I never got to use Sucker Punch and stuff, but against this team, I didn't really need to. The only Pokemon that switched into it was really Scizor, so, and that didn't take, and that took Sucker Punches pretty well anyway. So yeah, so that concludes the battle. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Pretty happy with this, so yeah, see you guys.